Yeah. What is up, everybody? We're gonna get started pretty dang soon, but I want to see in the chat what type of helmet you actually wear right now. Not watching the stream, but I want to know what you wear when you are riding your motorcycle. Let me know. What's up, Jonah? Come on in, man. Make your way to the lounge. We got tacos today. Loki, yeah, your beard turned pink, man. What the heck happened there? Come on in. It still looks good. Woody, I want to see some guys. Look at what Woody said. Look what Woody said. Everyone give him a biker wave. Everyone say congrats to Woody. I cannot wait to hear the next step of your riding evolutions. Bell SRT modular is a pretty good helmet. I have the Bell SRT not modular, and I love it. Good, that Panovision. Do they have the Panovision on the SRT modular? You want to hear a crunch? Woo! You like the crunchy tacos? I don't think I have any of those. I'll make one of the rookies grab one. Love looking at all these helmets. The simple fact that you can respond back to me by saying you do wear a helmet is a huge win already. The inside's falling out. Magfire, go into the lounge real quick. Maybe we have a helmet for you. A Shoei Neotech 2 modular. Woo! Shoei makes some good stuff, guys. Shoei makes some good stuff. Captain Quartz from Kuwait. Are you a service member, man? Are you at the base? Awesome, Scarlet. Yeah, I loved it. I love the SRT. I have it in my my closet right now. Riddick, you signed in. I also saw that you retweeted one of my tweets. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the support. Terrell, what you doing, man? How you guys doing? Remember, guys, we are raising money once again. We're at $3,200 for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. Look at that. Boom, right there. Donate for a chance to win some DDFM swag. We're raising money for men's mental and physical health. You could donate $5 and get a chance to win. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Link is in the chat. We're taking your names down right now. Crew, let's get into the lounge. Everybody else, go to the classroom. Have a seat. Let's get this going. Don't mess with anything on my podium. Crew members, we got some tacos today. I'm pretty excited about today's topic. How you guys doing? What's up? I'm really excited about today's topic. We're going to be talking about full face helmets versus modular motorcycle helmets. There's pros and cons to all these things. I figured we go with this because they're almost the same. A modular helmet that is fitted down is basically a full face helmet. You have the protection of the chin bar. I don't want to get too much. We're going to talk about that in class, but it's a lot easier to compare those two versus, let's say, a 3/4 helmet or a half helmet to a full face. I think we all understand what's the best, right? Making sure you wear a full face helmet. So we're going to go against these two and kind of talk about some of these things. But crew, I want to make sure that you guys understand that we should be the next level of the motorcycle rider. So those of you that are not crew members, which all of you guys should be if you're in the crew lounge, but remind them to say, hey, take that extra step. It's an actual commitment. Put your, I don't like saying put your money where your mouth is, but the thing is, once I commit like any type of anything, then, time, money, resources or anything like that, I actually make sure I'm doing it. Okay. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my money. I don't waste any of that stuff. So if you want to become a member, or you guys all should be, but remind them that, if they want to become a member, it's just $2 a month, but the main thing here is the principles that we have as a member, okay? The SMART rider principles. So even if people do not dedicate anything towards the crew membership, as long as they dedicate themselves to the SMART rider principles. So I kind of want you guys in the chat that are members to showcase that. So if somebody's like, man, I wish I could donate, I wish I could be a member and pay the union dues, you know what I mean, the crew dues and everything, but I can't, and this, all that. Well, it's perfectly fine. I want them to save their money for this gear. I want them to save their money for the training. But the thing is, I really want them to focus on the principles at hand. So while I'm up there in front of class, rookies, I'm looking at you. Rookies keep making all this noise. Veterans and seniors, you guys are doing pretty good. I want you guys to help them out with that. It's like, if you can't afford it, you can't do this stuff, or you can't participate all the time, you can't join the live streams all the time, at least have the SMART rider principles in the back of your head at all times, okay? So let's go ahead and promote that. And you guys have been doing a great job, so I got some tacos for you. There's no crunchy ones, so sorry. We're going to go ahead and have a rookie go to at least Jack in the Box and get some, 2 for $1 tacos, which they can be pretty good when you're really hungover. But grab yourself some tacos here. There's a few burritos from last week. They're still good. Eggs are pretty good heated up, right? Anyways, we're gonna get to class real quick. Let's get to class. All right, guys. All right, so we don't have any food in here. I'm sorry. We have a ton of food in the lounge, the crew lounge. So if you want to become a member, please do so. But if not, at least focus on the SMART rider principles. Take a look at the stuff over there on the top right. Follow the color code chart. We're gonna get going in here. But once we have 100 likes, we're really gonna jump into the classroom session. We're gonna talk about this right here. This is actually a REVZILLA. Oh, what happened here? This is a REVZILLA article, and they talk about quite a bit. Full face helmets. They talk about all these different things, modular motorcycle helmets, the pros and cons of it all. And we're going to kind of go over that kind of stuff. And I want to go ahead and do that with my opinion. So in the meantime, how are you guys all doing? Make sure you guys signed into today's class. I'm going to go ahead and take this and do this for now. All right, guys. How you doing? I'm looking at the chitty chat. How are you doing, man? Jesse and Bailey, how you doing? JB, hey, you got the best seat in the house. Sorry, Brenna. I don't think a rookie cleaned that one. You might have to get up and get a different chair. But let's take a look at some of these questions, concerns. I see a lot of people saying that they wear modular helmets and they have an extra helmet for different kinds of riding. I think that's really cool. So I definitely want to get your guys' opinion before we jump into this, and I have my own opinion on this one. And then after we talk about these helmets, we're going to get into motorcycle crashes and, the AAR type stuff. David King, man, shit, thank you, I appreciate it, but I don't know, you could say that. I don't know if I could say that. It's like giving yourself a nickname, you know what I mean? But thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Got your light mode kit installed in your helmet. My Cardo's slim, so I'm decked out now. Ooh, Jesse. Damn, dude. Very nice, very nice. Love it. Found a donut under... how did you find a donut? I make these rookies clean it, and there's like 400-something rookies here, and you're telling me a donut is underneath the chair? Yay. The Cruiser Life, how you doing? Centurion, cheers. What do you cheer? Here, we got water. I got my water right here. Gotta make sure I stay hydrated. Zaraza, welcome to the crew, baby. Welcome to the crew. Doing great. One of my friends showed up to do a live show on Twitch, first time in many, many months. Oh, that's really cool. Hustling, man. Very good. Very good. I think I'm standing a little too close to the podium. Let's go ahead and make myself. Whoa, how am I floating? That's really weird. There we go. Gotta be a little bit smaller. Once we hit 100 likes, we're gonna jump into it. So, guys, make sure you sign into today's class. We're gonna get this going real soon. Shoei Modular and HJC full face. Boom. Look at that. How you liking the Shoei Modular? I'm thinking about getting one myself. What do I think about Tron helmets? Like, in what way? Like the lights and everything? You got a CB 1100 HE. Woo-wee. Bought my new Cardos for me and the wife. Can't wait to get them. Thanks for the discount, my dude. JB, I hope you're enjoying them. I love them. That's what we did. We bought like a dual pack of Cardo Pack Talk Slims. Great technology. Cardo's been super. I don't even want to say helpful because that's almost like too less. Like what they're wanting to do with me and what they want to do for the crew is like beyond what I can think of right now. They're sending me something like a prototype. They're sending me like I can't share too much of it, but they're sending me some things to kind of test out and prototype. So I think that's really cool that they're doing that. In fact, that reminds me, one of rookies, can one of you one of you get a note here? I got a notepad. Somehow my arm disappeared. Rookies, here. Write stuff down. Who's a rookie here? Bill, I don't think you're a rookie. Miss Annoying, I don't know if you're a rookie. Jesse, Angel Crisis, I could trust you. I don't care if you're a rookie or not. Here. Go ahead and write some stuff down. I got to email them back. Write down that I got to email them back. Okay? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, by the way, I like the podium a lot, Angel. I like the podium. We're gonna go and get that stuff going. Appreciate it. Has anyone brakes got any rust? Just got the bike about 3 weeks ago. Jesse, if it has rust on it, it should be. I mean, like what, the metal part? Oh, of course. But if the brake pads look good, then you should be good. But definitely get a feel for it. If it feels spongy, you got another issue. Another thing with the rust is if it's rusty there, you might want to do a double check of the fluid, make sure the fluid's doing good too. If that shows wear and tear and age, then maybe the fluid itself could be bad. Do a full-on system check if you find rust. Could I discuss lane filtering? Is that safe? So real quick, from DanDanTheFireman, I will mention real quick, there are pros and cons to lane filtering. There is a safe way of doing it. There's a not safe way of doing it. And then it's also not safe to sit in traffic. And then there's also a reason that you should sit in traffic. So there's a safe way, wrong way for each and every one of those. I believe it's just another tool in your toolbox that you should have and you should be allowed to do. So the legality of it. I believe that there's a way to do it right. And the way to do it right is barely going above the speed of the vehicles, making sure you have good line of sight. If it's not safe for you to have an escape path or braking, total stopping distance, all that stuff, then do not do it. It's very nuanced. Okay, it's very nuanced. The Cruiser Life of your buddy did a CBD to date and did extremely well. That is amazing. We're also, guys, we're keeping track of who's donated what. So we have a Ruben Santos. Thank you so much for a donation prior to the stream. I really do appreciate it. If you donate during the stream or prior to the stream or even after the stream, your name will be entered in to win some DDFM swag. So we got some stickers. We got more of these stickers, guys. We got a bunch of stickers that we're giving away. And we actually have, who was the winner yesterday? Yesterday we had Brian, Felicimo, Keith, Mike, and Holly. I actually got all your emails, all your shipping, all that stuff. We're getting that prepped and ready to go real soon. But if you want to donate, it's for men's mental health, prostate cancer research, all that stuff, and you get a chance to win some of that. My goal is $10,000 by the end of September. Let's get that going, okay? Let's see if we can do it. I think we raised like $500 since yesterday. Impressive. Absolutely impressive. All right, guys, 97 likes. Let's go ahead and refresh everything. Make sure we have everything going. We're going to go ahead and start talking about modular helmets versus regular full face helmets. And I cannot wait to see what your guys' opinion on this too. So remember, part of being in the crew is that I'm just one person. I want you guys to have your own opinions too. I want you guys to be smart riders. And when I say smart, I really want you to think. I want you to be thinking riders, and that's kind of what we're doing here, okay? So this is a Common Thread article from REVZILLA. Common Thread is their blog and article section of their massive distribution website. So if you want to read quite a bit, you can go on here. And they actually have some really good articles, like really good thought-provoking articles. So I feel like this is a very good one. And plus, August 13th, so this is really new. This is only 2 days ago that this came out. So it should have some type of updated information, maybe even updated opinions. And, well, you know what? I'm going to add my own opinion on this. So how about that? But real quick, I don't know if they're going to... I didn't really read it too much. I skimmed through it because I wanted to give my own opinion right away when I first read it with you guys, okay? So what I'm going to be doing is talking about this, and right away, though, I just want to mention, because I see it in the Discord right now, that modular helmets are not tested for... or they're not tested in S.M.A.R.T. So the S.M.A.R.T Foundation does not test modular helmets because of that chin bar. So you're never going to find a modular helmet that is S.M.A.R.T rated. Okay, it's been like that for a couple years now. I don't know if there's anything in the pipeline to start testing modular helmets, but ECE and DOT do test for that, and I'm unsure. Is it Sharp in the UK or is it Sharp in Australia? I keep getting those two mixed up. You know, you guys kind of have the same flag, a little bit different, and I'm causing a lot of shit right now because I'm pretty sure Australians don't want to be a part of the UK or any association with it. But there's plenty of other organizations that do test these modular helmets, but I know ECE and DOT are the main go-to ones, and I already have an opinion on DOT. We've done a live stream. We've done videos on DOT. I do not like DOT too much. I think the testing criteria is really good, but I don't like the fact that it is an honor system. I don't like that it's a post market system. So that what that means is that once you can put whatever you want on the market and put a DOT sticker on it in the United States, but you're not tested until they come out and test it. And when you look at their testing stats, they test like 10 helmets a year. It's absolutely ridiculous. Swift or Sharp. Awesome. So ECE is a pre-production testing service. So in order for your product to get on the market in Europe, it has to go through the ECE testing. So the ECE testing and DOT are roughly the same. I actually think DOT is a little bit better. We could talk about that in a different time. And the thing is, ECE actually makes sure that it's tested. So I follow those guidelines more than DOT. And I will pick only ECE and above. I think that's the default that you guys should be following. Okay, so Mark Klinger Jr. became a rookie. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for becoming a rookie. Guys, we are also giving away a motorcycle. Click the link in the chat and go ahead and find out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. And let's see. All right, so full face versus modular motorcycle helmets. I'm going to read a few paragraphs at a time. In fact, let me go ahead and get my pen. I want to make sure I get my pen so I can go ahead and highlight some of these things for you. I want to make sure that you guys can see what I see. There we go. See, look at that. Boom, boom. Doing a quick check. Donations are rolling in. Who donated? I do want to shout you out. Bill Golden once again, baby. Woo! Thank you so much. I appreciate it, dude. I really, really do. All right. So here we go. So I'm going to go over a few paragraphs at a time. I will highlight here and there. And we'll make sure that we can go and get this going. So a helmet is your most important piece of motorcycle gear, and today you can get a helmet made specifically for the kind of riding you do, whether you're racing motocross, crossing the continent on the slab, or commuting to work, okay? So I think this is amazing. I think this right here is exactly what we should be focusing on. And right there. So somebody threw a squirrel up here somewhere, so I got distracted. Anyway, so a helmet is your most important piece of motorcycle gear today, and you can get a helmet made specifically. Whoa, that is really big. There we go. That's what I want to do. So a helmet made specifically for the kind of riding you do. Now, they already have that kind of stuff for motorcycles. You know, you can pick
a motorcycle for the specific use case of what you're gonna do: dual sport, adventure touring, regular touring, sport touring, it's regular sport bikes, regular cruisers touring. You get scooters. You have all these different types of motorcycles for what you want to do. Same thing for motorcycle helmets, and that's what I really like about this article starting off with. Okay. So right here, street riders who want a lot of protection, maybe some extra convenience, often find themselves choosing between a modular and a full face helmet. So for that one, my own situation with that is that when I'm riding around and commuting and doing normal riding, I want a full face helmet. But when I'm coaching, when I'm actually in front of students, I want a modular so that when I come up to them, I can flip it up and have an easier way of talking. And that's what Cardo is actually going to help me out with pretty soon. I don't know if I'm allowed to say too much of that. But anyways, let's go keep going. Let's see. These two kinds of street motorcycle helmets are similar in many ways, but they each offer advantages and disadvantages compared to the other. Here's what you need to know to make the right choice for you. Remember, there's always pros and cons to things. So full face helmets right here. So at the very top, I'm going to try to keep it up there. Bell introduced the first full-face helmet, the Bell Star, into the motorcycling world back in 1966, but it wasn't until 1975 when the first full-face helmet with a flip-up visor was introduced, the Bell Star 2. Thankfully, helmets have come a long way since the 1960s, and that's a good thing since the cars have gotten taller and drivers more distracted than ever. So it's pretty cool that this is kind of like where it first started. So when you start hearing a lot of those misconceptions of, I don't have good vision. I have terrible vision when it comes to with a full face helmet. I can't see. I'd rather have no helmet, or I'd rather have a 3/4 half helmet. I believe this is where it kind of came from. Okay, so look at that. You have very bad peripheral vision. You have very bad up and down vision. So you basically have that narrow focus, and that's no buenos because you need to have full 360 degree, and the only way you can really do that is maximize your vision. And I think that's why what we were talking about the Bell SRT helmet that I reviewed. It's actually a really good beginner helmet, Snell rated. It's roughly $200, but it has what's called the Panovision. So they actually maximize as much as they possibly can with one of their cheapest Snell rated helmets to give you that good vision. And you can see the difference in vision with more technology is that you have a way bigger viewport on that. Okay, so I just wanted to make a quick note that some people say, well, I'm never going to get a full face helmet because it restricts my vision. I'm going to tell you right now that's not the case, and the people that say that probably don't ride, or they haven't ridden since 1975. So a full face helmet is designed to cover the user's entire head, and therefore it will provide the best level of protection. Before Bell invented the full face helmet, everyone wore the open face design, which of course leaves you vulnerable to some nasty injuries if you crash and happen to fall face down. Now that happens a lot. Okay, so if we're going to go on the Discord real quick, and I want to show you one of the big scary things that I think could easily happen with a motorcyclist, but this happens all the time with skateboarders or anybody with BMX bikes and all that stuff. So you see something like this, and that's the face going into the ground. And that happens a lot with motorcycling, okay? So we're going to remove our face right there, probably get impaled by the handlebars. That kind of stuff happens all the time. And this is the Discord right here. And take a quick look. Wolf right here tells you exactly why you need to have a full face helmet. If you had a 3/4 or if you had a half helmet, your face would be gone right there. Say goodbye to your eyes. Maybe your mouth can stay, but you don't even know who you're kissing at that point. So that's not a good thing to do. And I know a lot of you guys need to have your eyeballs, so make sure you wear a full face helmet, okay? And I forgot where I was at. There we go. Thankfully, today's full face helmets have hinged face shields that open and close to allow you to get some fresh air while stopped at a light on a hot day. We're going to talk more about that a little bit later. You can still get a modern helmet with the original styling. So the Biltwell Gringo is a great version of that. The Gringo S is also a great version of that. But when you start going towards helmets that are retro looking with more modern tech, just remember that the retro helmets don't look very comfy. So a lot of the retro modern feel helmets like the Bell Bullet, I have the Bell Bullet, it's not very comfy at all compared to my Shoei. So just be aware of that. You will be trading some comfort for looks, but with the newer helmets, you won't be trading safety for looks. So you can have safety and looks, but you can't have comfort with it. It's like one of those things. You want it fast and good. Fast and good, you got to pay more. There's like this. Anyways, you guys get it. because they provide the most protection. Full face helmets are typically a requirement. You guys know what I mean. Say it in the chat if you know what I mean, please. If you plan on to be two wheels on the racetrack, that holds true whether you're a motocross track or a beautiful blah, blah, blah. Of course, there's always an exception. In this case, vintage racing buddy Zito enjoys that. All right, so this is REVZILLA's thing. Track day organizations may also require you to wear a helmet with a SNEL or ECE certification. You'll find a few modular lids with an ECE certification, but not with a SNEL certification because the chin bar and modular helmets create a weak point. Therefore, it will not pass the required testing. Now, I just mentioned that at the very beginning, and I know you guys can't see. I do have the article in the description right at the beginning. So this is the source. So track day organizations will require you to wear a helmet that is SNEL or ECE. Now, remember, guys, there's also the FIM, so the modulation. It's the racing standard. That's actually coming out, so you might actually see that as a third option, or a lot of racetracks might actually take that as the only option. So be very careful with that in the future. I wouldn't worry too much, though. So because you guys probably aren't going to a track, but if you do, you got to kind of watch out for kind of those things. So don't expect to take a modular helmet to the track because there's more than likely not going to allow you to wear that helmet, and then you'll be kind of shit out of luck. Yeah, I'm all trying to be PG here. I just might as well shit out of luck. I do have a swear jar right here. I turned off my super chat so you can't donate and help me, but please donate to the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, guys. That is the best way to donate to me. I'm not taking any money for the next 2 months outside of memberships because I want to raise as much as I possibly can for this organization. But right there, so SNEL certification, we talked about it at the very beginning, but they definitely do not test it, and they probably won't allow it on a track. And I really want to highlight this spot right here, okay? So creates a weak point. So the chin bar, so the hinge creates a weak point. If it's ECE certified, you should still be good. I wouldn't be too concerned about that, but just be aware that there is a weak point, and if there's a weak point, there could possibly be a failure point, okay? All right, so if you're going to a track and simply want the maximum protection on the street, a full-face helmet is the ticket. They also tend to be lighter and more quieter than a modular helmet within their retrospective price points. Of course, I've used expensive modular helmets that are quieter than inexpensive full-face lids, but the general rule holds true. We'll talk more about the subject of noise later. Okay, so noise, we kind of understand. You know, you don't want to lose your hearing. But really good modular helmets are still going to beat out some really crappy full-face helmets, okay? If you don't know what a modular helmet is, there it is right there. Not standard, but they're almost like the default for adventure touring because it gets so hot you're going to flip it up. We'll talk more about that. All right, a modular helmet incorporates a hinge system that allows the chin bar to easily lift open with a simple touch of a button. Now, good ones do that. I know some bad ones make you really fumble with these, but yeah, this right here is definitely the modular helmet, and it will lift up right there. Transforms the lid into open face helmet, convenience, closed when you essentially get a full face. Okay, so you get basically 2 helmets for the price of like 1.5 helmets because they're not cheap, but you're getting 2 helmets. You get a 3/4 helmet like this right there, so it doesn't protect the face and the chin, but it still protects the outer side of your jawline all the way up to the cranium. So it still protects you, but it's not going to be the full face protection. Obviously, you can see it. So the original intent of the modular design was to increase comfort and convenience and making it easier for riders to communicate at traffic lights or during quick stops without having to remove their helmets. Now, Bluetooth systems have kind of solved that problem. So remember what I said, it's like buying 1.5 helmets for 2 helmets for the price of 1.5 helmets. Well, you can actually spend a little bit of money and get a Bluetooth system. This channel is sponsored by Cardo Pack Talk. Pack Talk is one of their brand or items, but we are sponsored by Cardo. They do give us a discount. If you click the link in the chat or click the link in the description, you don't have to put a coupon code or anything like that. You can straight up just, go to checkout and it will apply a coupon for you. And that was, I went and got that because I wanted the crew to have a really good system. That's what I use. So when I talk about this right here, Bluetooth systems kind of solve that problem. So you don't need to have a helmet that flips up to talk at lights and to talk at quick stops and stuff. You can actually lift your visor up on a regular helmet or have a Bluetooth system and make it a lot easier. And look at, they talk about it right there in the next line. Help us communication part, but if you want to gulp down some water at a gas stop, a modular helmet makes it easy, while a full face makes it likely you'll pour water down your chest. And that's a reality, so nobody has really fixed that problem outside of getting those little drinks from a Camelback. But there's the next solution that a modular helmet provides. There's another factor that some riders may not think of during the days as a gear geek here at REVZILLA. And this is what I love about the insight. Maybe I should interview him a little more about this because it seems like he knows a lot. I spoke to many riders who simply preferred a modular helmet because they felt incredibly claustrophobic when wearing a full face lid. They liked being able to open the chin bar quickly and easy if they ever needed to. Trust me, it's a thing. So this right here has been the reason why I do recommend modular helmets, because I know a lot of you out there have anxiety disorders. I have my own anxiety disorder. It's not claustrophobia, though. I do have a fear of heights and a few other things. But I know a lot of people do not get full face helmets because of the claustrophobia, and there's no way to alleviate. I have to, terrible. I took on phonics for 10 years, but still suck. But you need to be able to alleviate that concern. And if you're in the middle of riding, that it's one thing. If you come to a stop, you can lift it up and then take a breath and get that feel good feeling. And then when it's time for the green light to go, you can pop it back down. So it's a real thing. It is a real thing. Having to just yank that thing off your head at a light is very dangerous, especially if you're going through a panic. So I like the fact that the modular helmet does solve this problem right here, okay? It's very important to have that modular helmet over a 3/4 helmet, because at times where you can feel comfortable with it, you can pull it down and have the full protection, okay? I don't want you guys getting 3/4 helmets because of claustrophobia. There is a solution to that. So that is a huge thing, and I really want you guys to understand that. All right, so right here, internal sun visors are another benefit you'll find in some modular helmets that's not quite as common in full-face helmets. The sun visor is like sunglasses built in the helmet that you can flip down when needed. Let me know in the chat if you guys have a helmet like that. It's pretty cool, actually. Again, it's about convenience. With most full-face helmets, you have to switch from a clear visor to a tinted one to get sun protection. So a lot of people, or a lot of manufacturers with this part right here, so that with most full-face helmets, you have to switch from clear visor to tinted one. They are trying to solve that problem with a quick release, mechanism. They're trying to get you able to switch it. There's that transition lens, but those are like over $100. There's plenty of options out there. They're just not economical, and they're not practical in a lot of ways. The simple fact that you have an internal visor in a lot of modular helmets, like it's almost like becomes standard of motorcycle helmets, modular helmets, that I think that's a huge plus. I think that's a huge, not just selling point, but a practical point. So internal sun visors, you basically click like a little switch, and then you have like the fighter jet, like sun visor comes down, doesn't cover the whole mouth, it just covers the eyes, and you can still keep your shade down, or when you flip it up, you can put it down. I don't recommend riding with it up. That's not safe, and I think they talk about that a little bit later. But I think that's really cool. I really do like that. Manufacturers generally warn you not to ride with the modular helmet open. Okay, there you go. I'm not going to tell you, I've never ridden around the corner at slow city speeds with mine in the up position, but I will tell you that if you're riding at highway speeds and you try to open the chin bar, it's probably not going to go very well. Wind can grab the chin bar much like a sail on a boat and pull and yank your head around. I've experienced it, and it's not great. So right here, I really want to point out wind can grab your chin bar much like a boat and pull you, okay? So this right here, if that little bit of, like, let's say this right here, my mic, just that little bit right there will grab some air, and that's going to pull my head this way. Now, when you have a big chin bar going up, it's going to pull, and it's actually going to yank your head. Well, think about that in terms of riding. If you stick your leg out, just your knee out a little bit while you're riding on the interstate, it's going to start pulling you towards that way or towards that knee. So that's actually pretty cool to understand. If you have that up or you have your knee out, that can help you if there's a crosswind. They can help you in certain areas, but there's at no point any area where having your modular helmet up and yanking your head back is going to help you. But I just kind of find it interesting that people talk about this part, but then they never recommend sticking your knee out for crosswinds. It's just weird, right? Anyways, with that said, there's always an exception. Shark has a few modular helmets in their line with a very unique design that allows a chin bar. Okay, so what they're talking about is that they have that chin bar right here. And what it does is instead of going up and stopping like right here, instead of stopping right here, it goes all the way to the back, and it almost folds back like putting your sunglasses. It's like this. Let me go ahead and get my headset. So here's the chin bar. So here's the chin bar right here. So you're grabbing the chin bar, and instead of going up like this on a normal modular helmet, it goes all the way back like this. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And then when you want to, you flip it back to your chin. So there's definitely options. A lot of people are trying to innovate towards that. And I like that. But at that point, the chin bar is probably not that strong. There's definitely drawback. Oh, there it is. Drawbacks of modular motorcycle helmets. Along the additional versatility of modular helmets to provide, there are a few cons. Okay, so remember, there's always pros and cons to what you do, guys. They tend to be a bit heavier in comparison. Okay, the hinge system is commonly include its internal sun visor add weight. I understand that. Sometimes that could cause some head and neck pain while you're riding for long distances. Furthermore, modular helmets typically have a larger overall shell size. So you'll have that bobblehead almost. You can almost see it with this. You could have a bobblehead look. So if that doesn't bother you and you care more about function, then don't worry too much about that. So it's not really a con for you if that's the case. So in terms of safety, full face helmets with their one-piece shell provide the most protection without a weak point of the rotating chin bar on modular helmets. I certainly consider modular helmets to be safe, but I still feel a full face helmet is the safest. Outside of weight and safety, perceived noise is also always a hot topic for discussion when comparing modular helmets to full face helmets. With either option, when it comes to noise, there's a lot to consider. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. I do want to talk about this right here. So in terms of safety, let's just get the thing out right here. So in terms of safety, now what we do on this channel is somewhat related to safety. So I feel like we can talk about that. Full face helmets in their one-piece shell provide the most protection. Okay, so you don't have a ton of failure points when it comes to a full face. Okay, the failure point with the modular helmet is that hinge and the fact that it's almost a two-piece. Okay, anything two-piece, like think of a two-piece tracksuit. Where's the failure point? Where they connect. And where they connect is around the hips and waist and everything. So you have a problem there. Now, a lot of times there's that zipper option where you can connect both of the pieces. But at the end of the day, what would solve that problem completely? Having a one-piece tracksuit. So it's almost the same as that in terms of safety. But either way, what is a two-piece better than a no pieces? Yeah. Is a modular helmet better than three-quarter helmet? Yeah. If you want the absolute best protection, get a full face. Get a one-track suit, or one-piece suit. But if you need that modularity, if you need the combination of different things, then you should consider this as an option. So I agree with this. But I feel the full face is the safest. I agree with that. But remember, guys, there's always pros and cons. And at the end of the day, I want you to wear at least one of these compared to a three-quarter and a half helmet, or no helmet, which is ridiculous. I don't get that. Arizona, get on the ball, make it a helmet law. Come on now. California does it, but well, I don't like California too much. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on just a little bit more. Let me go ahead and move this a little bit. Here we go. So outside of the weight and safety, perceived noise is always a hot topic. Okay, so this whole point about noise. Now remember, if you're wearing a full face helmet or a half helmet or any type of helmet at all on the motorcycle, you should be wearing ear protection. Okay, there's hearing protection, hearing pro, ear pro, all that stuff, where it removes the bad noise, the noise that's damaging, but still allows you to listen to voices. So there's different decibel ranges. I don't understand the science too much about it. It's all about sound waves and frequencies. And the thing is, you should be wearing hearing protection when you're wearing a helmet while riding. So this right here, this whole situation of what's noisiest, what's loudest, blah, 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 it's almost not a huge problem unless it's like super noisy, like a Ruroc. Anyways, what's the quietest modular helmet? Customers often ask, what is the quietest helmet? It's a reasonable question because wind noise can have significant impact on rider fatigue. So you just hearing it over and over and over again, you can have some problems. Take into consideration, here's the rub. I've said many times to say it again, perceived wind noise levels are very subjective, exactly. And there are several factors can lead to it. Does your helmet fit properly? Is it too loose? A touring bike with a large windscreen. Spurgeon and I ride the same Harley Davidson Street Glide with the same helmet on and have two totally different experiences. With all that in mind, there are a few modular helmets that have earned the reputation for being quiet. Okay, this is where they get into the copywriting thing where they talk about more of what type of helmets to get and sell them, and it's obviously linked back to them, which is fine because they give you some great information and a lot of value. But the Shoei's Neotech 2 is a great option. That's actually the one I was going to get as a modular helmet. It's just not my I don't believe there's a return on that investment. I don't really spend too much time coaching in person anymore. So I don't know if I'm going to get one, but when I get back into it, I definitely will be I probably will be getting a Shoei Neotech 2. Anybody here have a Shoei Neotech 2? I would definitely like to hear it. Mark, how you doing, man? Mark Shapiro, how you doing, man? You absolutely insane. Thank you so much for everything. Donations are rolling in. So who donated? We got to update. We got to update this. Guys, remember, we are raising money for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, and we are taking names down for anybody that donates for a chance to win some DDFM swag. So make sure you donate. So Brian, how you doing? Josh, whoo, Brian, you won already, didn't you? Well, you get another chance to win. Can't wait to see you with those stickers you won yesterday. All right, so right here, which is better, modular or full face? Without even looking at it, I'm going to tell you right now, both have great use cases. I'm going to say just based off of pure safety, I'm not even going to read it. I'm looking down right now at my notes that I did not take. I think a full face helmet is the absolute safest. If we are talking about pure safety, that's it, nothing else. Get a full face helmet because of the one-piece design, because that they are tested at a higher testing rate. And there is a reason why MotoGP riders do not wear modular helmets. They wear full face helmets that are one piece. Now, that's because of high speed. They don't want that failure point, and I'm pretty sure at those speeds, having a modular helmet that will or could fail in a crash at those speeds. Now, at a street level speed, at a speed you're supposed to be going, a modular helmet will save your butt. It's not going to be the same aspect as a MotoGP problem. But based off of pure safety and what we have, based off of evidence, a full face helmet will do that for you. Now, safety is all relative too. So if you are having an issue with claustrophobia, if you're having an issue with anxieties and panic attacks, because you do have a full face helmet on, that will remove safety from your ride because now you're not focused on all the different stages of white, yellow, orange, red, and brown. And if you're not focused on that, it doesn't matter how safe your helmet is. If you crash into the side of a vehicle because it pulled out in front of you, it really doesn't matter. Now you have other issues you have to deal with. So the main thing that you should be focused on at this point is what is good for you. What will prevent you from having a crash? What will prevent you from, or what will mitigate the injuries after a crash based off your type of riding, based off your own modalities, based off of your anxieties and everything. Okay, what makes you perform the best at the end of the day is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, so if a modular helmet fits that use case for you, if you feel like a modular helmet will make it to where you can ride safely, then please do so. Please do that. And if honestly, at the end of the day, if you feel like wearing a half helmet or three-quarter helmet does that same stuff for you, that's great. But just realize that you could have a little bit more safety if you just practice and trained with a full face or a modular helmet, because you're going to get that added chin protection, which a lot of the impacts do happen in the face and the chin more so than the rest of the head. So make sure you guys are getting a full face helmet or a modular helmet. So now let's go ahead and take a look at what this person says. I was looking down the whole time. Thank you, crew members, for answering questions in the chat. I really do appreciate it so I can focus on this. The answer to this question will be different from one rider to another. In my opinion, I would say a full face helmet is better 80% of the time. If someone says my modular helmet is a lifesaver, I live in Arizona and often find myself in stop and go traffic commuting to work while it's 100 degrees out. I will completely agree with the aforementioned rider and hope to goodness I have a modular helmet for those riding conditions too. So once again, it is all based off of what it is you're going to use it for, where you're using it for, how are you using it. Because I know at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of riders, especially in Arizona, right, that will not wear gear because it's too hot. I hear that excuse all the time about jackets, pants, boots, gloves, everything. And now we're hearing about helmets. It's like, well, I'm not going to wear a helmet because it's too hot. I'll just put glasses on. Well, you could have a modular helmet that you can pop it up open at the light and get some air in there and cool you off. But with a full face helmet, you kind of still can, with the visor, but definitely get a little bit more here. So the simple fact that this person will ride now with a helmet because it's modular, that is a very good choice. And about 80, that it's very situational too. So that's why he's saying 80% of the time it works every time. So I would definitely be using a full face helmet, but there's pros and cons for everything. Okay. It's not just about comfort either. Convenience is a major draw to motorcycle helmets. Sure, you can crack the shield to full face. Look at that. There you go. Crack the shield on a full face helmet, increase the airflow, but you can't easily take slurps from a big gulp and eat some pizza while wearing a full face helmet. Now, it's kind of just a little fun thing, but I mean, imagine pulling up, getting something, and you can sit on the on the bike outside of your favorite pizza joint or wherever, and you can eat and never have to take your helmet off. Well, if I was ever going to stop that long, I definitely would take my helmet off. Anyways, ultimately, it's not really about one is better. It's about which one is better for you. I absolutely love that line, and I agree 110% of that. I think this holds true for pretty much all riding gear. There you go. What's perfect for me and the way I ride may not be the right choice for your riding experience. Understand what you value most from a street motorcycle helmet, and that will lead you in your decision between a modular and full face. I honestly believe those are the only two options for helmets, modular and full face. So I like the fact that he's talking about that. So Brandon Wise right here, thank you for the amazing article. And he has a bunch of other articles here. So our scooters, motorcycles, yeah. But he has a bunch more articles over here, and I highly recommend checking out this article. It is linked in the description, and I'll actually put it in the first comment and pin it so you guys can see it. But my opinion on this is exactly what he says at the very end, and I'm going to go ahead and expand on that, and that's the beauty of having a live stream, is that you can expand on some of the concepts that are being applied here. So right here is exactly what I like. This last paragraph, or this second to last paragraph. Ultimately, it's not really about which one is better. It's about which one is better for you. I think this holds true for pretty much all riding gear. What's perfect for me and the way I ride may not be the right choice for you and your riding experience. So when it's super hot out, wear mesh gear. Maybe a modular helmet. You can flip it up and get some air. When it's super cold out, you don't want to have a lot of that airflow. So you're going to have different clothing, and you're going to have a different helmet. So when it comes down to it, you have to find what's best for you. So whenever I get questions of what's the best helmet, what's the best jacket, what's the best this, what's the best that, what's the best motorcycle, anything, and I understand that because that's what you Google. You Google what's the best helmet, and you're going to get 50,000 different recommendations. So then you go out and ask a coach. You go out and ask me. You go out and ask somebody else. And they're going to give you what they know and what they like, and it's typically going to be something that they wear or they've had experience in. But I haven't had experience in 100 different helmets. I haven't had that experience. I don't know. I've had 3/4 helmets. I've worn them before, the Bell Custom 500. I've worn a Bell Bullet, which is a retro style modern helmet, which is ECE rated. And now I have a showy helmet. I have tested a Ruroc. I have tested a few other helmets. And I'm going to tell you right now, you just pick the helmet that works for you. And that's the crappiest answer that anybody can ever give you. But here's the thing, is that you definitely need to go try on some helmets. You need to find out what helmet works for you, for your area, for your condition. There are helmets with very low venting, so that might be good in cold areas, so you can get a little bit of venting so it can take out some of that moisture but still keep your head warm. There's helmets that have a ton of venting, so that is good for warmer climates. There are helmets out there that have a more aggressive look, where you're looking like this, so you're able to look, you're staring at somebody, so that's more of a sport bike helmet. And then there's helmets that are more upright, where if you're sitting like this, you can just look straight and you have good panoramic vision. There's so many different helmets out there that do different things, and you need to go try them on. You need to make sure that you are wearing the right helmet for the job. And that's really what it comes down to. And that is very across the board with motorcycle gear, and it's across the board with motorcycles. And then if you really think about it, go outside of the motorcycle injury, it's across the board with everything. Why am I wearing a long sleeve t-shirt with shorts? Well, it's because I just feel like it, and I get cold up on my upper body. My legs always feel warm. There's all these different reasons for it. There's different reasons for wearing, for doing all these different things. Always find what works for you by finding out what the problem you want solved. So if your problem is I get claustrophobic while wearing a helmet, solve it with either a 3/4 helmet or a modular helmet. My recommendation is do a modular helmet. If you have a problem with getting too cold on your upper body, wear a long sleeve, but your legs are nice and warm, wear shorts. You have to do that. Find something that will solve your problem. When it comes to motorcycle helmets, when it comes to motorcycle gear and motorcycles specifically, that's what you guys are here for. Find the thing that solves your problem. So if it's motorcycles, go to a dealership, and if you have reputable dealers, if you have reputable sales people, they can help you out with that. Same thing with going to cycle gear. Same thing with going anywhere. If it is a reputable people and they're there for you, not to sell, but there for you, you should be doing good. Indian Motorcycle Tucson is one of the best, by the way. Anyways, I wanted to share that with you. This was a great article. If you do want to check it out, please do so. Full face versus modular motorcycle helmets. It's on REVZILLA by Brandon Wise, August 13th, 2020. It's linked in the description. But I think it's time to get into motorcycle crash stuff. All right, guys? All right, let's go ahead and do that. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at, oh, yeah, we got this one. 99 Lives, are you still in the Chitty Chat? If you are, link me a video, and then we can use that instead of this one. I really like your videos, man. I really do. In fact, I would love it if you're still here. Send me an email. Maybe we could do a collab. I think that'd be really cool. All right. All right, so let me double check. Babe, did we get any more donations?
No, I already said thank you to everyone.
You already said thank you to everyone? Maybe it's something that I haven't seen yet. Let's take a quick. All right, so we got Ruben, Bill, Brian, and Josh. Guys, we are still trying. We're still trying to raise money for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. Okay, we're giving away stickers. Right now, only 4 people, 5 stickers. You guys are automatically going to win, and I'll just keep the sticker for myself, okay? Let's go ahead and keep going. Let's go ahead and keep going. Let's watch.
Of all people stuck in the traffic jam, only the biker decided to protect the old man.
Uh-oh, road rage. Oh, you could, oh, fool. This is your choice if you want to do this, guys. It's your choice if you want to get out and...
Dégage de là! Tu le laisses tranquille, t'as vu son âge, t'as vu ton âge! T'as vu son âge! Casse-toi! T'es malade, tu te casses! Ça va, monsieur? N'inquiète pas.
That was good. Let's get some claps in there. Let's get some claps in the chat. Let's get some claps in the chat, guys. That was actually pretty damn cool. So when I first made that comment of be very careful if you're not comfortable doing this, if you're not comfortable getting up and helping, that's perfectly fine. That is going to be a choice that you have to make. I'm not going to sit here and tell you go rescue people, but go put yourself in danger to save somebody. Now it's up to you. If you choose to do so, you're probably going to get claps, you know, if everything turns out well. But also remember that there's a lot of people out there that are pretty dangerous that do this kind of stuff, and they look for fights. So more than likely, they are pretty good at it, or at least have some experience. So be very careful. This was definitely a road rage incident, and he came to the help of somebody else. I just think it was really nice. I just think it was really nice. He deserved those claps. He earned some respect. That's how you earn respect. You don't do it by trying to take it like that dude over there. That was good. The thing is, only one person stood up to him. Imagine all those people watching, clapping, did the same thing. Careful. Hey! Oh! That was intense. This one right here, the thing is, if you're not in the designated area, you probably have a good problem, or a good problem. Yeah, probably have a problem being seen. So if you're hauling ass through the parking spaces, which is not recommended at all, I don't think it's illegal because it's private property, but it's not recommended at all because that's not where you're supposed to be. So that's not where people are looking for cross traffic. Oh, 99, yeah, 99 Lives link won't, join the Discord, dude. 99 Lives, join the Discord and send me a private message. I'll give you honorary crew status so you can have access to the crew lounge. So right here, we're already speeding, going through this area, but for us as motorcyclists, remember, we're here to make sure we know what we're doing. So I see the side of the vehicle right there, and you notice how this vehicle, and then a little bit of this vehicle and these vehicles, they're kind of pointed towards us. The one that is mostly the side of the vehicle is this one right here, okay? So you got to be very careful with that, and that's your job. It's your job to pay attention. It really is. Once you see this, he already looks, okay? So his thing is he sees it now. You see how the camera is kind of pointed that way? He's not necessarily looking that way. At this point, this guy should stop. It is his fault for not stopping. It really is. Okay, we can all agree on that. The thing is, as a motorcyclist, it doesn't matter who's at fault. If we're still going to be going this way and this guy's going to go across, we're going to connect at some point, okay? That's not going to be a good thing. So at this point, you should be in orange stage. You should definitely be in orange stage in parking lots. So this right here is very scary because you really only have two options. You can brake before getting to here, or you could do what he did and accelerate and try to make it close to that and swerve around it, okay? So that's what he did, and honestly, if it saved his life, that's great, but why are we in that position? I want you guys to ask yourself that. Why are we in that position? Does that make sense? Think about that.
The biker was very lucky that nobody was coming from the opposite.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Cool breeze again. All right, we'll talk a little bit about this. We got another donation? Yeah.
Bro, you know better. Take your time, man.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny, for the donation. Let's go ahead and update the fundraiser. Guys, I think we're in third place. You guys realize that we're in third place in the world, which is amazing. But I want first place, baby. I want first place. So I'm going to keep trying. But every single donation's getting us there. So thank you to everybody that has donated. It's for a great cause. I'm going to be selfish about it because I want first place. But that means I'm very competitive, and it doesn't matter who wins because at the end of the day, we're all being competitive and trying to raise as much money for this charity. So guys, let's do it. Let's show people what we could do as a crew. Anyways, right here. Let's wait for the zoomed in portion. So I can show you guys. So he's going to zoom in. Thank you, Cool Breeze. Appreciate it. Take a quick look. Oh, let's go back just a couple frames because we're in the sun. So we're going along a turn. It's a blind turn. We can't really modulate too much of our speed, right? We can't see around here because of this big area right here, and MotoStars is in the way. But we can't see because of this debris. And then also this shading. Anybody have any problems with shading and really messing up your lines because you kind of get distracted by some of it? So that could also play into it. Another factor is going to be the fact that we have a passenger on the bike. So when you have a passenger on the bike, it's going to increase your weight. It's going to increase or it's going to change up the dynamics, change up the everything, really. And what that means is that it's going to be harder to turn, harder to stop, and then harder to accelerate. When I say harder, what I mean by that is that it's going to take more effort. So more effort to stop, more effort to accelerate, and more effort to turn. What that means in practicality is that you're going to have to turn harder, so a little bit more counter steering, a little bit more body positioning. When it comes to braking, deceleration, what you're going to have to do is have more of a total stopping distance. More weight means more total stopping distance, unless you have really good brakes and really good traction, really good progressive brake pressure. And then acceleration, same concept. You're going to need to give it a little bit more of a throttle response, but you're going to have to take it slower and slower and slower. So your acceleration is going to be slower. So if your acceleration is slower, your deceleration and braking is going to be further and slower, and your turning is going to be take more effort. So more, it's going to increase your turning radius for the same speed, same everything. So that means you got to do more. You have to more counter steering, more body weight positioning, all those things. So slow look, press and roll, and all that. So with that in mind, if you're going to be taking this turn right here, you need to understand the differences. Therefore, go slower before going into the turn. Have the best vision and best space cushion, best everything. You really need to practice. And on top of that, the thing is you're responsible for that person. You're responsible for that loved one or whoever it is you put on the bike. So you should take this seriously. You should practice with a passenger. You should practice and get your skill up before getting a passenger on. And I know a lot of you guys want to take a passenger because it's a great experience. You're having a great experience on the motorcycle. You want to share it. Well, you also need to get gear. You also need to get the training. It's an extra step. It's an extra thing that you need to do before taking a passenger on. Another factor on this one is that this is a cruiser, so the lean angle on a lot of it is not going to be that good because you have hard parts like saddlebags right there. Sorry, it blew my mind a little bit. Saddlebags, and then you have pegs, floorboards, all those things that could scrape, which could cause you to freak out and cause you to lift the bike up a little bit more, which is going to make you go straight into the wall right here. Okay, that's kind of what's happening here. So too much speed, Probably not the best body positioning, probably not the best speed going into it. There's a bunch of different factors when it comes to this. And since we understand that and it's all user error, that means that we can practice it and basically make this go away, make this problem go away. But if something was going to happen in this situation, it would be a vehicle coming around because we can't see because of the blind spot area. So a vehicle coming around could hit him. Another thing that could have happened is if he decided not to slow down, he's just going to go into the wall. But he did slow down as much as he possibly can, and then kept it on the road, and then he's going to go ahead and go in that way. So if I was this rider right here, I would do my own after-action review of what happened. That way I don't do it again. I do not want to do it again because at the end of the day, it's my life, but then it's also my passenger's life, and I don't want to cause any problems for that either. So who knows? Like, I could survive the crash, my passenger won't. I'd feel really bad. There's like no audio on that. There we go. Shane JP Moto AZ, thank you for the donations. Johnny Mercer, thank you so much. Appreciate it. What are we at right now? I gotta keep it. Oh, there it is, merging.
Hey! Oh, dude.
Whoa, pay attention. Look, yeah. You almost went off the road, dude. So, oh no, this one's gonna be a fun one. Take a look at this one. This is one of those problems that I have. Let me take that back. I don't have a lot of problems. Hey, 99 Lives, how you doing? I see you in there. I'm gonna go ahead and give you honorary member status. Thank you for all the support on the channel. I'm gonna support you. You support me. We're gonna do good together. How about that? So honorary status, you can go into the crew lounge and have a good time. All right, so one of the things that I see a lot with these videos, and which is starting to become popular, and what I don't want you guys to do is once you pass a hazard, I don't want you to look back and stare at it, because when you're doing that, you're still traveling, guys. You're still traveling forward, and you don't know what inputs you're putting into the motorcycle because you're looking back. Who knows? If you look right now, you could do it. If you look left, your right shoulder starts to rotate just a little bit. If you look right, your left shoulder starts to rotate a little bit. That's because you have a sternocleidomastoid muscle that's connected to your SC joint, which is connected to your AC joint, which is that shoulder triangle, which is all connected. You guys get it, right? You guys understand? No? Okay, well, anyways, when you turn your head, your shoulders turn too. How about that? So when you're doing that and you're looking back, your shoulders are going to turn, which is going to put that input into the motorcycle, which is going to make you slightly start turning. And if you look back long enough, you're going to turn into something else. And that's not what you want to do. So take a look at this. We talk about all the time blind spots, right? So here's that line right there. So to the blind spot, that could be when you're close or it could be when you're far away. It's always that line of blind spottedness. So be very careful with that. Good head check. Good head check. So he was doing his 360 situational awareness. That's what I like. So he was double checking this area, this lane right here, if it was free in case he wanted to move, and he's going to move once this vehicle comes at us, this vehicle right here. And that's really good, 360 situational awareness. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. We're in the blind spot, okay? So he's doing everything he possibly can. He's got full gear. He's got everything. I don't know what kind of mount this is, so I will not say get a rock for him because he might be having one. But anyways, get one, DanDan25. But right here, blind spot, he has an open spot. He's going to do what he needs to do. He's going into red stage right now.
Whoa.
So red stage maneuver, the thing that saved his butt, he was trying to honk the horn right here. You noticed that with his hand. So let's go back just a little bit, and you're going to notice that. So take a quick look at this. Look at his finger.
Whoa.
So that right there, that is a natural response. That is a natural response. And that's fine, but what saved his life? What saved his life in that area? And when I say save his life, what I really mean is what prevented the collision, which quite possibly could have been life-ending. So what stopped the collision from happening? Him switching lanes.
Whoa.
Him switching lanes is what saved him. So when I see the thumb and I see people trying to horn or do rev bombs and stuff, I believe it's a wasted movement. It's a wasted... Oh, it is a quad lock. I could see that right there. It's a wasted movement. I don't want to have wasted movements inside of an emergency. You can have wasted movements all day, every day, if you want to just sit down on the couch and do nothing. That's called wasting movements right there. You could be working out. You could be doing all these other things for your health. Wasted movements. When you're riding a motorcycle and you choose to use the horn or rev bombing, so pulling in the clutch and then the throttle right here. If you choose to do that instead, that's wasted. That's not going to save your life. What's going to save your life is moving lanes. So when I tell you guys, don't worry about it, just switch lanes and swerve and get out of the way, that's what I mean by that. It's not worth it. But he's going to do it again. So now what do we do at this situation? We just solved one of these hazards, and this dude is past the line. He's already past the line right there. So what do we do here? We're already stuck. We have a curb right here. We have no more escape paths to the right. We have two options now. Okay, escape paths is either left, right, forward, or back. We don't have flying vehicles. We can't go up, and we can't go underneath the ground. So we only have this 2D plane to work on. So forward, back, side to side. He just did side to side, and now he has no side to side anymore. He still has forward and back. So forward and back is what? Acceleration, deceleration. So he has two options at this point. Should I gun it and go, or should I go down and decelerate or apply the brakes and get out of here? It all depends. It all depends on your training, and it all depends on your bike. So this is why having a more powerful bike is really good, because if you're already traveling at speed, if you give it a little bit of throttle, you can get out of there. But if you guys are out on Groms, Ruckuses, small 300cc's, you might be able to do it on 300cc depending on the bike. But you need to know what your bike is capable of. And if you know that you cannot shoot this and go that quickly on your bike, your best option is probably to decelerate and apply the brakes. That is probably going to be your best option.
Hey! Oh, dude.
And that's what I'm talking about. You need to look forward, because look how close he is. He is on that line. So that means he only has this much of a space cushion from this curb right here. So he doesn't have a lot. And that's why I want you guys to look forward, because you're already being pushed in that area. What is pertinent to your safety? Pertinent means what is right now very tangible, something that is directly involved with whatever we're talking about. We're talking about safety. So what is directly involved in your safety? Looking forward and getting yourself out of there. That is what's important. Looking at the car, it's not very important right now. It's not. What's urgent and important is getting yourself out of there. Dude, Rockform's amazing, man. 99 lives. Let's have a chat, man. Let's have a chat. I'll see about getting you a Rockform mount so you can check it out.
It seems that the driver
Wait. What happened here? Was that like prior to the incident? All right.
It seems that the driver doesn't like the bikers. At some point you can see that the driver deliberately curves the biker up.
No, he didn't deliberate. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you think happened? Scooby, Joe, and Vitor with the donations, man. Woo! Here, I'll send you a message, 99.
You're lucky. You're lucky. Just know that.
I know what the problem is. Oh, he locked up his rear tire.
Yo, that truck driver is a piece of.
I know. That's why I was like, kiss my. I was like, read the apex.
He was salty.
Salty as no reason.
I could have passed him, but I knew if
He
I
flicked
passed
you
him-
off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got that on camera too.
I could have passed him between the truck and him, but if I would have passed, he would have made it.
Yo, dog. We did good, dog. You're so salty. Guy, come on. Come on. You know what happened. You know what happened. Let's take a look. So prior to this, I'm glad they left the context in. Look at this. Look at that. Okay, mentality. Mentality plays a huge role. I know why some of these people do this. I've actually had conversations with some people recently because I've been wanting to understand the context of this culture. I get it. The adrenaline, the dopamine rush that you get from this is very good. It feels nice, right? But there's other ways to do it that is safe. There definitely is. Like going to a track. I don't know. So until this truck driver wanted to act bold, okay, so what do you think the motorcycle riders are doing? And this is kind of one of the problems I have with this mentality is that the motorcycle riders within this community that do this kind of stuff, they get really upset. It's like, well, they're acting bold. These vehicles are acting bold. Okay, what are you doing? You're acting bold too. So now is it a problem that somebody else is acting bold towards you? Like, I don't even want to say acting bold. That sounds terrible. It sounds dumb. If you're going to be reckless and you like being reckless, if somebody else is reckless, why do you have a problem? You're doing it too, right? So I don't understand it. I feel like I don't have a leg to stand on if I'm ever reckless and I complain about somebody being reckless. I don't know. That's just me. I think it's called integrity or something.
It seems that the driver doesn't like the bikers. At some point you can see that the driver deliberately curves the biker up.
So real quick, why do you think? I'm not in jorts. I'm actually wearing, you won't even see what I'm wearing. You can't, it's camo. But I'll show you guys pretty soon when we get into the lounge. You guys should have seen that. Anyways, why do you think this truck driver decided to switch lanes? Just take a look at that. Why do you think the truck driver's switching lanes? Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. Why do you think he's switching lanes? I'm going to give you a hint. I just like drawing. Give me an excuse to draw. Give you a hint. Then what is over in this lane? What's over in this lane that the driver might want to get into? It's open. So sick and tired of being next to the semi. It taking forever to pass the semi because this guy right here was going too slow. Finally, there's an open spot. I'm going to shoot over. It's the same reason why the motorcyclist decided to do it. So if you're getting upset that a car is moving in front of you and doing stuff like this, switching lanes when it's open because you already switched lanes from behind, then you just need to understand that you guys are in the same boat. You're in the same boat. So why are you getting mad? Why are you getting mad? It should be like, you got to it first. I'm on a motorcycle. This is funner. Is that a word? No? More fun. I'm going to haul ass and still, get past them. That's perfectly fine. But to get mad, do your own thing. If you're going to ride and have a good time and go fast and possibly kill yourself, that's on you. But the simple fact that you get pissed off at a truck driver for pulling out in front of you for doing the same stuff that you're doing, the same mentality, the same reason for it as you're doing, and getting mad at them because they put your life in danger, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? So that to me, I don't appreciate. I don't understand. I understand that there is a reason to do something and a reason not to do something. My reasons are different than your reasons. Therefore, I will respect your reasons. But the thing is, I don't have to like your reasons. I don't have to like what you're doing. I just choose to respect it. So LA, welcome to the crew, baby. Appreciate having you here. Love it. Woo! So that's why this truck driver was moving over. So once you understand that, because your ego is now not involved and you're looking at it objectively, it makes sense, doesn't it? So to get immediately pissed off shows you the mentality that you're in. What do you think adrenaline does to you? What do you think adrenaline does to you? It increases your awareness. It increases your emotional, basically, instability. It's easier for you to get angry. It's easier to get happy. It's easier to have these emotions. So, of course, you're going to be pissed. Of course. Just take a look. We're not looking at this. Don't look at this. Don't look at that. We're not looking at this right now. I want you to take a look at the distance these vehicles have. I probably shouldn't have used yellow. Let's do this. Take a look at the distance here. Take a look. That's why the guy was moving. He's sick and tired of getting stuck behind this Nissan. He's tired of it. And I'm pretty sure this Nissan is tired of being behind that Nissan. I'm pretty sure of it. So my concern is not why this guy did something right now while I'm in the middle of riding. My concern is now the after action review of why he's doing that. so I know not to do it in the future. But take a look. This guy's going to probably switch over too at the first opportunity. This guy already tried switching over in the first opportunity, all because this driver is going slow. That's the thing right there. That's what you got to watch out for. So if I'm passing this truck, let's take ego, let's take the whole incident out of the situation. This truck, I'm concerned wants to come over. This car, I'm concerned wants to come over. Those are my concerns at this point. But to get pissed off, it's like, come on, man. Come on. Let's take a look. The whole I got you on camera thing, waste of time. You know, it's stupid. It's like that's the only defense. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, this truck driver, you know what he could do, right? You know what he could do, right? He could just tap you and you're going off into the guardrail. Don't pick fights. You're a Chihuahua picking a fight with a Rottweiler. Serious. Don't do it. Look at the mentality. Look at the mentality of that. Why the finger? Oh, because he tried sideswiping one of my friends. The mentality of that. No, he's flipping you off because you're acting like an idiot. The thing is, this truck driver stooped down to your level. That's what that is. I want vehicles on the roadway to try to achieve the level of safety that the crew is trying to put out there. The DDFM crew members, if you follow the Smart Rider principles, you don't even have to be a crew member to follow the Smart Rider principles. If you follow the Smart Rider principles, hopefully that will translate in everyone on the road following some sort of Smart Rider principles. And my dream, because that's what it is right now, my dream is to have so many DDFM Crew Smart Riders in a community. So let's just take Tucson. My dream is to have so many Smart Riders in Tucson that if we have like 100, 200 people that are medically trained, that have all the gear, have all the stuff, and they're just riding to work, riding to have fun, they're on their own, they're in a group, whatever it is, my dream is that one of them might watch or witness an accident. And then that one person will go rescue somebody with bystander medical assistance. And the crew, will be a part of that chain of survival. Okay, I know a lot of you guys are like, what the hell is Dan the Fireman talking about? Chain of survival is basically the moment you call 911, and then it moves all the little pieces in place for that person to survive. So call 911, you get EMS on scene. EMS takes you to pre-hospital, takes you to the hospital. Hospital gets you to surgery. Surgery gets you to rehab. Rehab gets you back on the road. It all starts from that 911. Who's doing 911? There's a gap between the incident, 911, and when first responders show up. My goal, my dream, is to have so many DDFM crew members just riding normally with med kits, with training. They might witness something. They can call 911 right away. They can provide medical assistance before first responders show up. They are that first line of defense, and I think that is a huge, badass thing, and I'm working towards that. So get your training done. The more people that are trained, the safer the community is, the better the image motorcycles have, or motorcycle riders have, and we won't have this stupid crap. I am on a soapbox today. Sorry, guys.
You're lucky. You're lucky. Just know that.
10 people donated today. 10 people donated today. 1 in 2 chance of winning a sticker.
He was salty.
Salty as no reason.
I could have passed him, but I knew if
He flicked you off, right?
Hell yeah, JP Moto AZ. Rep Chandler Gilbert area. You do it, man.
and him, but if I would have passed, he would have made it.
Side of the vehicle, doing good, doing good. There you go, good braking. Good job. Good job. 99 lives, man. I'll message you after the stream, man.
Against another driver's mirror.
Sorry, I was talking over MotoStars there.
The driver from the oncoming car didn't give enough space and bumped against another driver's mirror.
Woo! Now! Woo!
I missed that.
Give enough space and bumped against another driver's mirror.
He bumped his mirror? Or did the cars bump each other? Okay, that makes more sense.
Woo! Now!
Guys, stay tuned to the crew, guys. I have these massive plans. Trust me. I want you to be a part of something like this. I want you to want to be a respected member of society. Serve your community.
Yeah, I can sort of download it onto my phone, or you can put the memory card in your phone.
No, I've got an iPhone up, you've got a memory card slot.
Is it got Bluetooth in that, haven't it? Yeah, because if need be, I can just email it to you if you want. Because obviously, like, yeah, I can email it to you. Yeah, okay.
Are we watching a video where a car driver hit another mirror of a car driver, smashed his mirror, and then now we're having a motorcyclist trying to help him out because his mirror got smashed? Is this the Twilight Zone? What is going on here? He would have had full access to his phone with a rock form mount, by the way. I mean, it could have been on the handlebars, could have been easy, you know, all these different things. Code DanDan25, 25% off. Boom, ad spot. Did it, done it, adding it to what I had to do all over again.
Type it into my memos now. Oh, I don't blame you. I mean, honestly,
See you later, Ross.
excuse my language, but
I'm
what
going to take a break to drink.
like, innit? Audis, like, innit? I think it was an Audi. That's what I'm sure. Yeah, type your email into there now.
Side of the vehicle, 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 side of the vehicle. Handled it. Handled it. That's the type of biker I want, guys. The ones that are nice. They're respectful. Uh-oh, don't mess around with people on Mustangs, man. They hit people, they hit pedestrians for fun. Next, yeah. All right, use those mirrors, man. I get it. I get it, the whole mirror thing, but yeah. That's not respectful lane filtering there. Whoa! Leave it. Don't catch up. Leave it. Leave it.
Bro. I literally came this way just to record this idiot because I knew he's about to do something really dumb. He's been revving his engine like non-stop, thinking he's the I think he has a supercharger. Yeah.
Never get in front of a Mustang. Never.
Do you have a supercharger? Do you have a supercharger? Do you have a supercharger? No? Just a blow-off valve? Stock? Alright, cool.
Yeah, but why have the bar end mirrors to put those up? Just take them off then, right? Scott, you're in Toronto. That's...
Dude, this guy's about to be the dumbest person on earth. Oh man.
Guys, donate. Donate.
The driver doesn't give
It's for a good cause. Oh! Hey, with high vis, still couldn't get seen, right? I don't trust driver's vision. Hopefully he's okay. How much money can we raise, guys? Let's do it. Whoa. That was quick. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. All right, so let's watch this real quick. Now, somebody asked earlier, I forgot who. I am so sorry. We have 350 people in the class right now. I can't keep track of everybody, but here's the thing. There was a question asked earlier in the stream, earlier into the class, where lane filtering, pros and cons, is it safe to lane filter, all these different things. Okay, this is this is one of those cons of lane filtering. Okay. This is one of those cons of lane filtering, so that means you need to pay attention for this. That means you need to focus for this hazard, and that's what we're doing here. So if you're concerned about it, keep watching because we're going over pros and cons on a lot of stuff, and it's very nuanced. I want you guys to make these decisions on your own. I don't want you to feel like I have to make the decision for you and say do it or don't, because that's not how things work in the real world, okay? That's not how it works in the real world. You have to make your own decisions. So we're going to be going on this lane filtering area. And this right here is the biggest problem, okay? So you see the tire right here. The tire is turned, it's rotated, but look how close we are. Take a look, look how close we are. This tire is already rotating, and we are super close. There's nothing. We can't do anything. There's no side to side. We talk about escape paths. So escape paths, you can go side to side or back and forth, okay? That's what you can do. So that's an escape path, side to side, forward and back. Well, when you're lane filtering, you don't get side to side. I was hoping to be able to do that. You don't get side to side. So when you're lane filtering, you get forward and backwards. So that's deceleration or acceleration. When you're in your own lane, you get everything. Okay, in your own lane, you get everything. So if you're right here, you're able to go left, right, forward, backward, all that stuff. Lane filtering removes that option for you. So now that you understand that in this situation, you really only have one option because this guy is going to be in a path of travel. So in a path of travel, you don't get the forward anymore. You only have one escape path, and that is going to be deceleration, going back, applying the brakes. That is actually not the best option for riding. You should have more than one. You need a safety. You know, 2 is 1, 1 is none. So 2 escape paths can turn into 1 very easily. If you have 1 escape path, that can turn into nothing very easily. So this is why you need to always have 2 options when you're riding, driving, doing anything. If you have 2 flashlights, one of them goes out, glad you had one, right? That's how you need to start training your mental situation where, whatever, all these words. Let's just keep going because I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Let's move forward. There's the impact. There's not much reaction time. But if we can go back and kind of see why do you think? Take a look. Why do you think? Big open space, guys. Big open space. Yeah, I understand that he has an open space right here. I really do get that. But I don't trust that. I'm not going to think to myself while I'm lane filtering, well, he's never going to go into this space because he's got this space. So I'm perfectly safe, you know, to go straight down here. I'm perfectly safe. No, you're not. Not always. It doesn't always happen like that. Since it's never a 100% deal, since you're assuming, maybe you should take the safest common denominator here and maybe not filter in this position or slow down just a little bit, kind of wait for this person to do something. I'm very concerned when I'm lane filtering. So there's pros and cons. Sometimes it's safer to, let's say this guy behind my head is not going to switch lanes. Sometimes it's safer just to get into the space. Sometimes it is. Adam Marie Vorse, you donated 27 minutes ago. Oh yeah? All right, let's see. Alrighty. I see AA Ron. You were told to donate, so you donated. Love the videos, my friend. Thank you so much, guys. If you donate, I would love to see like your little comments. You know, Johnny says, "Have a safe ride." JP Moto AZ says, "You better do that yeared if you reach your goal. Keep up the good work." Shane says, "I love the content. Keep it up. Keep up the great work. Let's help spread awareness." Love it, dude. Thank you so much. Joe Morris says, "Every little bit helps from the crew." Guys, if you donate, I will read it out. And at the end of the stream, before we pick the winners, I will announce everybody that donated as a nice little shout out. Thankfully, it was low speed, so there's not going to be a lot of painful impacts. It's still going to be painful, but also abrasions. Also, take a look. He's got high-vis gear. It doesn't really matter when the driver doesn't look, right? Just like wearing gear. It doesn't really matter if you're not paying attention and you crash. It doesn't matter. It's not going to prevent your crash. And then just take a quick look. Look at this right here. Let's take a look at the concrete. Imagine going across this washboard concrete with your skin. Just like crack, road rash, all the way across. That's a cheese grater, guys. That's basically a cheese grater. That is insane. Michael Varnell, welcome. Welcome to the crew. Yeah. Oh, Angel Crisis, I took it down. I'm going to make a new one. Good line of sight. There it is. We just talked about that. Good braking. Careful. So we just talked about that. So right here, when I said, let's get to the point where he has good line of sight. So right here, this is what I'm talking about, lane positioning. This is where I would ride. See how the car is more to the left? You see how the car is more to the left? Hey, Lester! Thank you for becoming a rookie member. You got some toilets to clean. You see how the car is more to the left? So if I was in lane position right next to my head, if I was in this lane position looking this way, it would be more of a blocked vision on this side. I have a good escape path, right? I have a whole shoulder to escape to. So when you guys are wondering what's the best lane position, it's once again nuanced, guys. The best lane position is going to give you the best vision, the best escape path, and the best space cushion. So your goal is to try to achieve all three of those things. So if we're in this lane position over here, let's say we're right next to my head. If we're over here, this lane position right here. Well, we have good vision, right? Like decent vision, right? We have somewhat of a space cushion, right? And we also have an escape path. So we're able to utilize this area, but what is a better spot? The spot we're in currently, because now we're going this way, right? So we have good vision right here because this vehicle is mostly to the left. So that leaves this nice big gap so you could see across. You have an escape path to go this way, and then you have an escape path to go this way, and you can continue on this way. So the best spot for this condition, for this spot, this area, this moment, this freeze frame is exactly where we should be. That can change in a second. So this is really good vision. Look how far you can see down. Okay, now that we are in this time, this mode, this freeze frame, let's go back to what we talked about. Best space cushion, best escape route, best vision. This is good vision. We can see, right? This is not a good space cushion. Where's our escape route now? It's only forward. We can't go side to side, or we can't go to the right because we got this vehicle. So space cushion is no bueno. Escape path is no bueno. Vision is good, though. So that's better than nothing. If we switched over here in this area, how's our space cushion? Not good. What's our escape path? We can escape and go this way. We can escape and go that way. What's our vision? We could see pretty good past here. So if we move over to the left, right here, we have the escape paths, and then we have good vision, but not a good space cushion. That's 2 out of 3 versus 1 out of 3 over here. So just a couple seconds ago, the side that we're on right now is the best. Now, in this situation, because of what factors cause us to have less escape paths? This car, and then we have a bad space cushion. So mainly this car was the factor that changed it. So you have to constantly move between 1, 2, and 3. You constantly have to be moving over. Constantly be doing what you need to do to have the best vision, best escape path, best space cushion. And that's something that is afforded to us as motorcyclists, and thankfully, because we need it. We're not car drivers where we're just stuck in lane position 2. Because with a car, you can legit just crash into people and be somewhat safe, right? On a motorcycle, you don't get that luxury. So we have to be very careful. So we talk all the time about why people switch lanes. Okay, this is a big open lane. Open. This is open. This person wants to shoot over because of this person right here. So when you can see down the line with your vision and you can see all these cars up ahead, you can react to this car based off of these cars. So the yellow car you can avoid by utilizing the vision that you can see with the cars in the red. Does that make sense? I want to react from somebody way up here than I do from right here. But always watch out for these big open spaces, and we are not in a good space cushion. Good braking, though. Great braking, by the way, actually. I love Meatloaf. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Good braking. Bruce, how you doing, man?
Thanks for watching till the end. I hope you've enjoyed it.
That's it? Interesting. All right, well, I guess that's it on that one. So let's go to the class real quick. Guys, here's the thing. When it comes to the motorcycle riding, it's very important to understand that we need to take the responsibility for our own safety. We need to make sure that we're doing what we need to do so that we're not the ones crashing because of other dum-dums out on the road, okay? So I really want you to take this all to heart. I want you guys to utilize these after-action reviews and my opinions, because at the end of the day, these are my opinions. I don't want you thinking that this is gospel. I want you to listen to other coaches. I want you to listen to other people and take what is relatable to you, that makes you understand the most about safety, and make sure what positions that they're on. So we talk about the Smart Rider principles all the time because the Smart Rider principles are based off of what I do. Okay, so you have to have that integrity too. So you have to follow your own principles. And now that you know what it is I do, try to find that in other coaches. And if they exemplify that, listen to them. If they only do a couple of them, listen to those things that are a couple things of. So if there's a coach out there that says, situation awareness, fundamental skills, get gear, but don't worry about, rescuing other riders, who cares about medical stuff, and don't worry about teaching anybody, just listen to me and I'll teach you. That's when you start getting into some problems. Still listen to them for the situation awareness, fundamental skills, and what to get in gear. But I wouldn't take the rescuing other riders and the fact that you don't need to teach anybody or become a mentor. I wouldn't listen to that advice. I'd listen to the other stuff. But we got a bunch of new members just now, and I just want to say thank you. And if you guys haven't noticed, come on to the lounge and let's have a good time real quick. So guys, part of being a member means that you get some benefits and perks. Like today is, it's not Taco Tuesday, it's Taco, Saturday? I think it's Taco Saturday. We're going to have some tacos here. But we also, have some video games back here. And we have this whole firehouse to thank, or because of you guys. So thank you. There you go. Jeez, I swear, dyslexia. There's a bunch of perks. You get the emojis, you get the green name, you get the mustache to start. If you notice, there's some gray beards like Bruce. Bruce, how you doing, man? Yeah. Go. Hey. Do I see that you put your name as the first place? No. We erase the whole thing and then put my name all the way down 1 through 10, top scores. There you go. But guys, we do a lot of good here. We're making sure that we're sticking to the Smart Rider principles. We are actually seriously
the what other adjective I can use? The best online motorcycle community ever. You want to see my shorts? All right. Well, I got to. I think you could see them better if we're in the gym. Hey, everyone, follow me to the gym real quick. Everyone, follow me to the gym. All right. I bet you guys didn't even know we have a gym. We have an amazing gym. I'll do some box jumps. All right. All right. I got some shorts on. You can't even tell. I'll go ahead and share a picture on my Twitter of what kind of shorts these are. But if you know what VSM stands for and who has a doctorate in that, you'll know what kind of shorts I got. But guys, if you ever want to work out at the firehouse, we got a nice facility here, an extremely nice facility. Nobody ever uses it, which is weird. It always looks the same. None of the benches are ever moved, but I got some nice shorts here. I got my socks on. I got worked out earlier. All right, let's get back to class. Just kidding. Everybody come to my office.
Here we go. Welcome to my office. Everyone can take a seat. Legends and those that donated can fight for those chairs. Let's start talking. I got some Who's this? I got a cramp. They just came in. They're very soft, very cushiony. I wish they were only, 3 or 4 inch inseam, but I will take it. Guys, we have raised, how much money have we raised so far? Let's double check everything. We are still raising money. We still got about 5 more minutes. Let's say 5 more minutes for you to donate. So if you want to donate, it could be $1, $2, it could be anything, guys. And I will count it as part of the giveaway. So we right now have, let's take a quick look of how many people donated. We got Creepy Creeper, baby, JB, Anonymous, let me know. Anonymous, if you're on, it says you're on Patreon. Anonymous, let me know who you are because I want to be able to give you a chance to win. I can't, say, hey, Anonymous won because I don't know who that is. So if you're on Patreon, send me a message on Patreon. And by the way, guys, if you want to join Patreon, basically what we're using Patreon right now for is a beginner bike giveaway. We're actually giving away a Honda CBR 300. You know what? Crew members, stay right here. I want to show everybody else that is not crew members what we're talking about. Let's go over to the garage real quick. Guys, we're giving this away. All right. We're giving this bike away. Make sure you guys sign in to the class. But here's the thing. The link's in the chat for the giveaway bike. We're giving this thing away. Not the one over there. That's my bike. That's my bike. We're giving this one right here. It's a Honda CBR 300R with ABS. We're going to announce the winner first week of October. But right now, well, not right now, pretty soon, I'm going to give those that are entered to win this bike a vote on the next one we're going to do. So we're actually kind of in between an MT-03, Honda CB 300, so the naked version of this, a Honda Rebel 300 with ABS, and maybe in one other bike. I don't know what we should get. I don't know. But that's going to be up on Patreon for a vote pretty soon. But we're going to be giving this thing away. You get my ebook for free, too, if you sign up. It's $15 to sign up for the tier 1. So you might want to check it out. You get my ebook for free. The ebooks are like $18 right now. So for $15, you get a chance to win and my ebook. I mean, come on now. All right, everybody, meet me in the office. I got to go back. The crew members are in there. They're probably sitting in my chair, those dum-dums. Let's go ahead and get back. So you guys can enter to win. Okay, and I'm giving you guys some time to enter in the sticker giveaway. Guys, that's all we do here. We talk about safety. We do giveaways, guys. This is the, here, let's see. Let's see. There we go. We're giving this thing away. We're giving away the sticker, everybody. We're giving away a sticker. Brian, the FTR would look great next to your Scout. Which Scout do you have again, by the way? Guys, we're still taking in donations. I see that we have another one. We have another donation. We're going to go ahead and put your name down, okay? But right now, before we start announcing some of the winners, those of you that have won already and you're still in here, let everybody know that I'm not making crap up. You know, you guys got your stickers, right? You guys got your stickers. Now, the recent ones, you know, we're still waiting, you know, to send them out. We actually sent them out today, so. But yeah, let me know if you've gotten your stickers. I would love to hear it. Matthew just entered the giveaway. Hopefully it's going to show up on the screen. There it is. There it is. Just entered the giveaway. All right, so I'm going to start naming the people that have donated because you guys deserve a shout out. Ruben, and I'll go ahead and shout out what you said as long as it's not derogatory and stuff. Bill Golden, Brian, Josh, Johnny Mercer says, have a safe ride. JP Moto AZ, you better do that year if you reach your goal. Keep up the good work. I know we already said some of these, but still. Shane, love the content. Keep up the great work. Let's help spread awareness. Scooby84 just donated. Joe, every little bit helps from the crew. Vitor, Ron A. Churchwell. How you doing, man? I was told to donate, so I donated. Love the videos, my friend. Thank you. JB, let's get you in jorts. Hey, as long as they're only 4-inch inseams. Creepy Creeper, forgot I was gonna donate, so here's another donation. Thanks, man. Anonymous, remember, once again, I think you sent something. I think you sent an email. There we go. There we go. Was that you, Speed Limit? I think that was you, Speed Limit. All right, so we got to put Speed Limit down. For he's the great channel. Love the stuff. I'm in Patreon. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Let's double check some of this stuff. All right. Mike Filio, man, you did it again. We got your sticker getting out there pretty soon. Chris, thanks for all the knowledge, Dan. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and refresh it and double check we have it. Guys, we have 16 people for 5 stickers. 16 people for 5 stickers. Absolutely amazing. I thank you so much for all the donations. We are raising a ton of money for prostate cancer research. Let's double check and see where we're at when it comes to the leaderboards, because I am selfish and I want to win, but at the end of the day, it's all for a good cause anyways. All right, so let's take a look at what it looks like on the leaderboards. Ooh, baby, 3rd place. I changed the name to DanDanTheFireman back because we do have a team. So we do have a team. So if you are raising money yourself and you don't want to donate to me because you're donating to yourself, please do so. But join the team. So if you're not going to participate and you have some money, throw it to me because I'm trying to raise money. But if you want to be on the team, please do so. Links in the chat right now. I'm in 3rd place because of you guys. Top place guys at almost $5,000. So I mean, yeah, let's see if we can beat that. My goal is 10. But let's take a look at the top teams. We better be up there. Okay, come on, click. There you go. 2nd place, baby. Woo! Yeah. 2nd place for the team. I love it. Triumph has 12 grand. All right. Triumph. How many teammates do you have, Triumph? Oh, what the heck?
They're all over the globe.
They're cheating.
They're listed as all over.
They're cheating.
I know.
That's not a real... I bet you not all of these people are riding Triumphs. Look at this guy's riding a Tron motorcycle. What the heck? What the heck? How many people do we have? Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 2nd place with this many people. Yeah. 4,000. Our goal for the team is 15,000. Not bad, not bad. I love it, guys. Let's keep going. We still have to the end of September to get this going. Chris, thanks, man. I'm sorry they had to go through that, but if they're survivors, that is amazing. All right. So let's go ahead and refresh real quick, and we're going to go ahead and bring up the random number generator. All right. So we'll just start now. We have 16 people. So let's go back to here. So we got 16. All righty. All right. I'll keep an eye on it. You guys can still enter to win. And if I pick all 5 winners before you get to donate, I will add your name to the next one. Okay? I'll add your name to the next one. Okay? Tomorrow we're raising money for foster children, but today we're still doing the DGR. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and do a quick refresh. Looks good. Generate. Number 2. Bill. Bill Golden. Bill Golden. Heck yeah. Bill Golden won a sticker. All right. I'm going to put one sticker over here. Yeah, you can only win once. So if number 2 pops up again, we're just gonna draw again. Okay. Yesterday, we gave out like 47 stickers. Maybe I'm bad with the math. I don't know. All right. So let's. I'm gonna do a quick refresh every time I'm about to do it. But remember, you can still get your name into it. Okay. All right. Here we go. Hey, number 1. That was easy. Who's that? Ruben! Now, Ruben donated before the stream. So, guys, that's why he's number 1. He donated before the stream. I added his name to it. Before the stream because he donated before the stream. So, if you donate in between streams, your name's going to be added. Okay, we still got till the end of September. I do 4 streams. Okay, we'll count 3 a week for this charity. That's 15 stickers a week I'm giving away. You have a great chance. And just donate like $3. Just like $3, you get your entered to win. Okay? The goal is just to raise money. All right, so it looks like we got another donation, so we'll add that to it. Geo Auto with a 50. Holy crap. That's not to say everyone else's donations is not good. What I'm trying to say is, damn, $50. Woo! And Andrew, we got another one? Andrew, woo! So Geo Auto says, hope you get the video I sent you soon. Can't wait to see your reaction. Shoot, hell yeah, I'll check it out. Not because you donated 50, but I check out everybody's. I don't always give a reaction or a response, but I do look at all these things because it kind of gives me an idea of what people are going through. But Andrew says, thanks for all you're doing to keep everyone safe. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So we got to actually change this now to 18, right? Yes. All right, so we got to change it to 18. Oh, not 118. There we go. All right, I'm going to do a quick refresh. Number 16. Speed Limit Challenger. Got lucky. Thank you for sending in the receipt. All right, looks like we got another donation. Or maybe I just got the email late. Okay. Speed Limit. Where you at, bro? Since you're on the Discord, Speed Limit, just send me a message. Bill, send me a message. I know a lot of people are winning twice because you guys keep donating, every stream, which is great for the cause. But I get so many messages that like your name probably just went really far down. So send me another message with your shipping address and everything. We'll get all these things to you. So right now, guys, I'm stalling for you so you guys can get your donations. I'm stalling. We got another donation. Oh my gosh. All right, write it down, baby. Zaraza. Thank you so much for the donation. I'm stalling. I'm stalling for you guys. So let's take a look at who's won so far. Ruben, Bill Golden, and Speed Limit Challenger. So far, you guys won. We got 2 more stickers left. Guys, we're going to do this again on Monday. And then next week, Friday, Saturday, Monday. And then the week after that, Friday, Saturday, Monday. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, we'll just keep doing it, right? Send me messages on the Discord or email me, whatever's easiest for you, okay? Here we go. Let's do one more refresh. All right, so we got how many? 19? All right, so I got to change that. Boom. Number 3. Brian. Brian, you won yesterday. Brian.
His pack right here.
We haven't even sent yours out. We're
From yesterday.
from yesterday. We're still putting it together, dude. We're just gonna add another sticker to it. We gotta give him a different one. Yeah, we'll just have to get him a different sticker. Brian, dude, see, that's exactly what I'm stalling again. That's exactly what I'm talking about. He's donated like every single day, and guys, you can donate whatever you want every single day, and you're gonna get a chance to win. Today you'll get a sticker like once. All right. Brian, I think we still have your information. Yeah, I still see it. I still see it, Brian. So we don't even have to, you don't have to email me. We'll just send you an extra one. Thank you so much for the donation, guys. This charity means a lot to me, at least what they stand for. Okay, when we talk about principles all the time, the principles that the DGR stand for is basically in line with Movember. We raised $6,400 in July for Movember. So I know a lot of you guys feel the same way. So the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride is not just some random charity. Guys, it's backed by Movember. Like, your donation goes to Movember, which is for male anything, mental health, physical health. So they do everything. They have programs for men to get together and have that community and be a part of something with like-minded individuals with the same cause. Sounds an awful lot like the DDFM Crew, but it's the Movember Foundation. So they're doing a lot of good. At some point, I wish I could do as much good as they can, but until then, donate to them through me so we can win. All right? All right, so let's go ahead and take a quick look. Let's do another refresh. We got one more sticker. And guys, if you do donate, like I said, after the stream, we'll add your name for Monday's drawing. Okay? So, here we go. Wait, number 2? Did we? That's Bill. Yeah, Bill, you already won. So we got to draw again. Number 7. Shane Biggs. Shane Biggs. Are you here, buddy? Are you here? You might, yeah, Discord sometimes is acting a little funky monkey. Might have to keep trying. Discord is free though, by the way, so you can definitely get in. So, Shane, we got you. Speed limit. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. You got yourself a sticker, dude. Hell yeah. What happens when DDFM wins one? Like a sticker? I mean, I got them all, right? Unless you guys are stealing them. Bill, I know you're good at this. Ryan, you got another sticker, baby. Woo! You almost won again. Guys, the goal is to get to number 1 in fundraising. I really want to show the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, which, by the way, I've been raising money for since 2014. For 6 years, I've been raising money. It's amazing what we can do. Every year, we've raised more and more and more. Last year, I raised $4,500 last year. We're not even there yet. But I raised $4,500 last year in like 3 weeks. And it's only been 2 weeks. And we've raised 34. We still got 6 more weeks to go, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, wins on number the phone. What happens? So they have a leaderboard, they have rewards and everything, and I still don't know what to do with them. But I think the top 4 people get a motorcycle and a bunch of gear. And at the end of the day, I already have my dream motorcycle. I don't need another one. So I'm gonna see what I could do about that thing. Probably sell it and then use that money so that we can develop those ideas and more things that is going to keep people safe. You know, I have these massive ideas. I want to get a book out to you guys, but that costs money. I can't share too much because if I do, then I probably won't do it. It's the whole concept of sharing your ideas and then just never doing them because you just talk about them. So I'm keeping a lot of stuff to my chest. You know, I'm not saying too much. So at the end of the day, though, a lot of it takes money, and that's what I'm investing into. So I'll probably just do that. I'll probably sell the thing or give it away. Or sell it and then buy like 2 bikes to give away 2 bikes. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like I don't need another bike. Trust me, I do not need another bike. And then the gear involved and all that stuff. I don't need anything. You guys provide everything. Everything. I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for everything you've done. Yeah, Brian, I got my guys. I have my dream bike, the Indian FTR 1200S, baby. Ooh, so beautiful, so beautiful. But yeah, we are giving away a bike right now. So if you do want to enter to win the CBR 300R with ABS, it's 2019 model. We're gonna ship it out to you. We're gonna get you all the information you need. if you want to have a chance to win that, but at the same time get my ebook for free. So think about it like this: you're buying my ebook for $15, but you're getting a chance to win a motorcycle. I mean, that's pretty damn cool. That's pretty damn cool. But guys, this has been amazing. Oh, wait. Cornholio says, I love that name. Dang it, I'm late. Helped my buddy pick up his own bike today. You'll have another member pretty soon here. Dan, have been having him watch your videos. He just passed his BRC. Everyone say congrats to Cornholio's friend. I won't finish that phrase. I remember it like it was yesterday when I was watching Beavis and Butthead for the first time. But that's amazing. That's amazing, man. I'm so happy. But I got to get going because I got to get back to those ideas that I was talking about. I got a lot of reading to do. I got a lot of editing to do in terms of a book. Anyways, I'll be sharing a lot of that stuff later when it's more concrete. In the meantime, join the Discord. The Discord is absolutely 100% free. This is the Discord right here. Let's go to the crew lounge. I like hanging out in the crew lounge because that's where you guys are. So I'm going to go ahead and give a nice little emoji. Yeah. Come hang out. The Discord is a giant chat room, okay, with a bunch of different sections for chat rooms, so you don't have to stay in one big area. We have over 4,800 people in it, and a lot of you guys are members. You see it right there on the right side. It's YouTube crew members, and then we have Nitro Boosters, but then we have Blade Holden and Scarlet. If you guys remember Scarlet in the Chitty chat, he's up in there. And there's me, the crew chief, up in the top. But come hang out, have a good time. You know, it's free. It's absolutely 100% free. In order to get to the crew lounge, you have to be a member or part of the bike giveaway. So you have to be a member or in the bike giveaway. So to become a member, you click that join button or click the link in the chat right there. Or join the giveaway, which is that link in the chat too. With that said, though, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you guys get ready for tomorrow's live stream. We're raising money once again. But this time it's going to be for Arizona foster children. Okay, that's the August charity of the month. Well, tell your friend, stay safe.